So this next match coming up, El Pigaroni versus DsV.
DsV Black, who has made top 8 before.
Yes.
This is not his first week.
With Tanya.
Yep. And Pig, who absolutely
loves playing against Tanya.
Oh, yeah. If he could play against Tanya 24 hours a day, I think he would.
I think he
would
does,
back that
though.
up.
Like, that's the thing. He's every top 8 he's made, he's had to run into a Tanya at some point. So, that being said, I mean, she's a good character. She's very, very good, especially against Pig's character, Kenshi. It's really tough. I mean, she has an answer for every single thing that he has. But now he's actually playing Reptile.
Yes, the lizard.
The lizard man himself. So this could be a different Pig. I mean, we haven't really seen Pig play anything other than Kenshi. Although he's used all the different variations, Kenjutsu.
Yeah. Definitely a character specialist up until this point. He's thought about switching a little bit, but he's really been working on Reptile.
Yeah, he's dabbled in it.
Yeah. And, I mean, he's done really well with Reptile previously. I mean, even the last time he made top 8, he did use Reptile for one match, and I felt like he should have used it a little bit more.
That's true. That's true.
But
well, another interesting thing that we might just kind of pop in there is that Europe is done.
That's true. Europe is completely done, and CIS. So we actually have 6 confirmed qualified finalists.
Qualified
finalists. So just in case you guys missed it, from CIS we had Harry Nightmare.
It's that name every time. Every time.
I know.
Harry Nightmare.
Harry Nightmare.
Hey, what's up, Harry?
That's probably his name. All right, so we have Harry Nightmare, who I believe plays Sonya. We've got Sacron, who plays
Sacron. That's a sweet name,
dude. I know. I
Sacron.
Sounds so good. Oh wow, and we're going into it actually. I'll continue the list for you guys later.
Apparently not.
But
Sacron.
Say it one more time. Dude, he's gonna get here, and you're gonna have to call him that every time.
I'm gonna do it.
All right, so we're starting off.
Starting off really well for Pig, unfortunately. I have had the pleasure of playing against Pig's Reptile, and it's good.
He's a very zony Reptile.
Yes, I like that though, because oddly enough, Reptile has really good tools to zone.
It does. And Pig, of course, generally plays zoners in games. I don't think I've almost ever seen him rush down.
He has solid rush down, though. And we've even kind of seen it with Kenshi.
Yeah, actually, that's kind of what he's been forced to do. Actually, I believe he did use some Kenjutsu Kenshi, which
that sucks for DsV Black because he burned a bar meter.
Yeah, and I mean, that trade just didn't work out because he didn't have the life to absorb it. All right, so interesting fact about this week's top 8. Every single person had to beat a previous top 8 placer.
Yes.
To make it. And Pig beat Scar, who is, of course, 4th place on points right now. And he did beat him with Kenjutsu Kenshi. Ooh, not a good trade, but no conversion off the force ball.
Uh-oh. Oh, that was very dangerous for Pig, almost putting himself in the corner.
Wow, he's really just controlling the lead right here.
I honestly, after playing his Reptile, I love his Reptile. I really do.
It's good. He's being very patient. But one problem that I think is going on is he's blocking the projectiles. I'm not sure why, because you don't need to block the projectiles. They're highs.
Yes. Oh, brutal.
Oh, is he going to get the secret one? Oh, he didn't. Why didn't anybody teach him how to do the secret brutality?
That's the one where he turns around, correct?
Sort of. Well, what it is for those of you guys who didn't know, there's new secret brutality.
Yeah. Go ahead. I know which one you're talking about.
All right. So for this one, if you hold the direction, her head floats off into a bubble, and then you hold something else, and the head explodes.
Yeah, so in the bubble. Actually, it might be my new favorite brutality.
I really like that one.
It's really good. My original favorite was the Liu Kang one when he would bicycle kick, and then he'd meter burn, and then he'd just crush your skull, and it goes flying everywhere. I also really enjoy the Jax Ragdoll, but I mean, we rarely see that one.
Yeah, I've only seen it like once. Shout out to Jupiter, who actually did pretty well this week, actually twice. But he beat Nubcakes in the first round and ended up losing to, I think, Michelangelo.
Oh, beautiful mix. Let's go, Pig.
Pig controlling space with the force balls. Very nice poke. Black knew exactly how much advantage that had, and he was like, nope, you don't have it on me.
Just the armor there to avoid that completely. And going to the safety of his force. I really like the way that Pig employs his character.
Yeah, he's just playing patient. He's basically playing Reptile like Kenshi right
But
now.
I was just about to say one thing that we will never not see from Pig, regardless of what character he picks, is the absorbent use of armor burning.
That's true.
Or meter burning, excuse me.
That's true. The overhead claws, basically like his new Rising Kong.
Yeah, it really is. But it works for him, and that's what makes him dangerous.
It does. All right, now, one thing that I think DsV Black could use a little bit better is the fact that her drill actually goes underneath Force Ball. So if they're within a mid-range and he's scared because he sees the Force Ball coming out, he can actually just drill under it, even the normal version. Ooh, and this should be big.
Oh, but didn't get the confirm just a little too far, and there we go. Knowing the gap in the wreck is there, let's go, Pig. Again, completely unbiased commentary, and there we go. Seeing the neutral duck under the Tonfa on its way back. Pig of the Hut.
Wow, he's just sticking his tongue out at her. That's rude, Pig.
That's a lot of pent-up aggression. I can tell you that right now.
But also, Pig wanted everybody to know that he was so desperate to make top 8 this week so that he could make it to finals that he was at work playing outside next to a dumpster.
I saw that setup. It was beautiful.
He said the only place that he could find to get a connection was a modem outside. So he was literally playing on one of those little foldable game setups.
I wonder what people would have, like, when they walk past that dumpster, they double take, like, what is this guy serious? Like,
probably
you just sit him crouching, no chair, like, just turning back, like, yeah.
Just a squat. Just yelling about Tanya to nobody. Not this week, Tanya!
Just yelling in the middle of the street, cars are, oh, beautiful scene. Thank you for painting that for me. But, again, I'm incredibly impressed with his Reptile. I think it fits his playstyle very well. Gives him new options that he didn't have before his Kenshi.
Yep.
And it shows.
And he's been doing great so far this set. Black needs to make some adjustments.
If only he had switched to Reptile maybe a couple months ago.
It's true. I mean, he has been using Reptile for quite a while, but I think this is the first time that I've ever seen him confident enough to just go with Reptile from the beginning.
He's very comfortable with this character now.
Ooh, just raw tongue is poke.
Yep. Instead of going into the next part of that string, which is a low.
A lot of people love blocking right there because they expect the low.
That string's not even necessarily fast, but I always get caught by that.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about Reptiles. I mean, he does have true mix-ups, but he also has some not true mix-ups that will hit you just because he overwhelms you. He's such a fast character, and sometimes he can literally go invisible, so...
Oh, what a read! Wait!
What a draw!
No!
Oh, no. Wow, that was big right there that he dropped that. I mean, just a jab.
He needed that, and that could be a pretty big detriment to his confidence. That's another thing that I really like that Pig does is he will burn the meter to stop the Force Ball.
Yeah. I mean, it worked really well for him. The last time we saw him use it in ESL, he managed to knock somebody into the stop Force Ball.
Yeah. They did a cool little combo.
Did.
Almost converted. So this is just a meter building round for Pig. Yep. Just waking up slide, getting a little bit of extra meter.
Yep, might as well go for it. But Black, all right, Black needs to keep Pig in the corner here.
Round 5.
Now, Black has made top 8 previously, actually I think under the name Hurtful Bag.
Yes.
Just for those of the people at home who aren't aware. But interestingly enough, uses a different account.
Yeah, that's actually very odd.
Yeah. All right, now Pig actually just going on the
don't jump yourself in the corner. That was very fortunate, but unfortunate. Here we go.
Wow, the delayed armor. That's going to be enough. One more mix-up, and Pig will take it. Oh, good armor. Oh, and all he needs now is chip. This is going to be very hard to avoid, especially when a Force Ball comes out.
Pig can't get too antsy right now. Oh no, he's stuck in Tanya pressure now. This actually could be the game.
Oh, match extended. Oh, and this isn't quite convenient enough. Pig gets another chance. He armors out.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Wow. What an ending.
Wow. I can't believe he even went for armor in that last situation right there. I mean, he had to, but he just didn't have any life. And
Reptile wins.
Pig must be so happy right now.
He also must be shaking uncontrollably. That was... wow.
I know.
That was a good match.
That was a good match. That was about as close as could be. If DsV Black had played like that the entire set, it could have been a lot closer. But he adapted at the end. Maybe didn't quite.
He did adapt much more at the end. He was having issues dealing with the zoning. He didn't know how to deal with the force ball and the spit combo. I mean, it was catching him a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a weird situation trying to deal with Reptile doing that, just because
it's like
it's just coming at you, and you need to figure out how to get under it or over it.
And you know he's coming right after those force balls too.
Yep. Wow, that backwards. I think that what happened right here was the neutral jump punch hit backwards, and he tried to back one, but he got standing one.
And what's funny too is if DsV Black had just done a slightly longer combo off of the air-to-air,